The Sharks are back in an all-new season of Shark Tank, where hopeful entrepreneurs from across the country dream of a chance to secure an investment and gain powerful partners to start, grow, or save their businesses. If the Sharks hear a great idea, they're ready to invest using their own money.
It's potentially the best product we've ever seen.
Here's my offer. I'd like to take the $90,000 you want and add a zero to it. Now we're at $900,000.
And they'll fight each other for a piece of the action. But first, the entrepreneurs must convince a shark to invest the full amount they're asking for.
I work so hard.
Or they'll walk away with nothing.
Who will bid the highest? It doesn't work that way.
I haven't seen this before in the Shark Tank.
It's sink.
Wow. Seth MacFarlane, baby.
Or swim.
None of us are interested except for Lori. This is such a warm, inviting place.
Who are the Sharks? They're self-made millionaire and billionaire investors who are entrepreneurs themselves. Kevin O'Leary is a venture capitalist who turned a $10,000 loan into a software business worth $4.2 billion. Lori Grenier, the queen of QVC, holds over 100 patents and has launched over 300 products, grossing over $500 million in retail sales. Damon John is a fashion mogul and branding expert who grew his homemade clothing line into the globally recognized fashion brand FUBU. Robert Herjavec, the son of an immigrant factory worker, is now a technology mogul who sold his first internet companies for over $350 million. And Mark Cuban, notorious billionaire entrepreneur and the outspoken owner of the Dallas Mavericks. First into the tank is Janelle Mills, who set out to solve a problem she faced as a mom.
Hi, I'm Janelle. I am the owner of Kuwazoo. I'm here seeking $65,000 in exchange for 25% equity in my company. When my daughter was younger, she was burned on a park swing, and I looked everywhere for a product that would protect her from the heat of the swing, and I couldn't find one. So that's when I decided to create one. This was my diaper bag at the time. It was overstuffed with all these products. I was carrying around this bulky shopping cart cover, this restaurant high chair cover, this car shade, and this way too small changing pad. I couldn't fit another product in this diaper bag. I couldn't even fit the diapers, and it was a diaper bag. And then I had an aha moment. What if I took all these products and made them into one product and incorporated my swing idea into that same product? Wouldn't that be cool? Well, here it is. It's called Kuwazoo. This is the first cover with core material on the inside that redirects that heat back to its source, and it does 5 things. It is the swing cover, the restaurant high chair cover, the shopping cart cover, and a car shade, and a changing pad. I'm looking for a shark who wants to make money while making the lives easier and safer for moms and children everywhere. Who wants to be cool with me?
Janelle, 35 years ago when I was 5 years old, I didn't have any of this crap, and I somehow survived. Who's buying all this junk?
Moms buy this stuff. They're concerned about the germs, and now, as my daughter was, I was concerned about the heat. That's why I meshed the two together.
Why don't you show him your packaging?
And Janelle, there's other competitors, right? Because I know my wife has used other products. There is?
These are some of my competitors. There's not one product that does 5 things. When my daughter was burned, it was 80 degrees outside.
What were you doing?
Swinging her in the swing. I put her
Wasn't she howling at the moon?
No. Well, you put her down, you know, I'm like, just swing, you know, and just like, like that.
You see smoke coming up, she's on fire, swinging back and forth.
I bought online one of those laser guns that measures...
You shot her?
It measures the surface temperature.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So you're now shooting the seat with a laser to get the temperature.
Because I couldn't believe it was that hot.
I can't believe you go from that to buying a laser gun.
Yeah, because I felt bad. I had a little bit of luck. Back last May, the product was on the Today Show with Kathy Lee and Hoda. And it was on for about 40-second airtime.
How many did you sell from those 40 seconds?
Well, I didn't have any inventory.
So online, did you take orders even though you didn't have inventory?
I rolled into production, the Today Show hit, and when I got those orders back, 85% of those Kuwazoos were wrong. That first run that I did, 85% of it went back to the factory because they didn't really know how to work with this kind of material.
Did they refund your money when you returned it?
They didn't refund the money.
But how many people ordered anyway?
About 14,000 in sales.
What happened after
Well,
that?
I didn't really know how to capitalize on that. This past December, I was on the show The Doctors, and it was a Christmas special.
The first time, she wasn't in a position to take advantage of it. I'm sure when you were going on the doctors, you said, I don't want this to happen again. What happened?
Good point.
Well, I was kind of out of money at that point. They wanted to give everyone in the audience 250 Cool Wazoos, so that's where my inventory went. I basically gave it away.
For free.
For free.
And what'd you get back in return?
Nothing, because the format of the show kind of changed a little bit at the last minute.
That's not a great business decision.
You,
I know,
that was a bet. You got Kuwa screwed. What are your sales?
In the last 12 months, my sales have been $20,000, but I have had zero inventory. My efforts right now have not been on sales because I'm moving my production overseas because it's costing me too much money to make them here.
How much is it costing you to make them here?
It's costing me, you can hold your breath, $30 to make one.
Wow. How much is it costing you to make them here?
It's costing me, you can hold your breath, $30 to make one.
Wow.
Yeah, it's killing me, okay?
Shocking.
I'm retailing them for $64.95.
Retail. What about wholesale?
And wholesaling, hold your breath, $32.50.
You're making
So,
$2 a fit.
That's why I'm not
Come
selling
on.
them. That's why I'm not kidding you.
Are you a
It's-
charity?
So, yeah.
Where do you see your costs going? From $30 to what if you move production overseas?
Okay, so I've spent the last year really focusing on not just the cost, but also the quality.
How much?
$11.36.
Nice. If you're doing this full time, is your husband supporting this effort with you?
Does your husband own half the business?
He has funded the business 100%.
How much have you lost on it so far?
$96,000.
Oh, that's a lot of burnt
Wow.
heinies.
Wow.
Okay, so
How much more pain can he sustain?
he's very tolerable. I mean, he is supportive 100%.
Did you lose another 100,000? He'd be okay?
I think if I gave him a nice smile, he might.
Well,
People like this product, and everything I've said, I've not had one return on the product.
Janelle, you're on a wonderful journey.
really? Journey to where?
You're saving babies behind. You've lost 100,000. You have a very supporting partner, but it's a long road. I'm not sure that I want to join you.
On the wonderful journey?
It's not for me. I'm out.
You make great faces. I got to give you credit.
I can't join you on the wonderful journey. I really can't, because I think it ends in tragedy with grown men weeping. Me. I'm out.
Wow.
Oh,
Two
man.
sharks are out. Damon, will you be joining her on the journey?
Well, I think that you've learned a lot, but you're not as seasoned as a CEO that I would like to work with. I'm out.
Okay, just back up. I have orders. I have a Canadian distributor that I have signed an agreement with, and they are verbally saying $2,000 to $3,000 to start. But they did give me a purchase order for the first 1,000.
I think you are great, and I think that you will solve problems and solutions. I think that maybe this one won't be your hero, but there will be a hero in your future. I'm out.
Let me show you how easy this is to work.
The problem is not the product. The problem is it's not a company yet. I have to get a return on my time. It's not just on the money. The money is actually the easier part. The harder part is time. To get you and educate you and put you through all this so you don't make as many mistakes, because otherwise with my money, you're going to go through an ongoing learning process. And because of that, I'm out.
Everyone's out. This means a lot. I have worked so hard. I'm up at 2, 3, 4. I have entrepreneur hours. I mean, It's been crazy, and I underestimated the time that it was going to take me to get to China. I didn't know it was going to take that hard. I've been working, although it seems like I just launched, I've been working on this for 4 years almost. It took me 2 years to design it and to source the material, but I took everything that I was frustrated with these and I made it better. I have had many tears over this product.
Janelle, I'm going to come back in. I really like you, and I really believe in you. And I can see that you're going to put your heart and soul into this. And I'll give you the $65,000 for 25% stake, and I will help you to get the price down and to manufacture this better.
Wow, I would have taken 50%.
No, that's it. That's it. What do you say?
Say yes before.
Yes, of course. Yes. Thank you so much.
We'll make it work.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Janelle, great job.
Janelle, you are deadly. Your smile gets your husband, and your tears get Lori. I tell you, amazing.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
What's the difference between her and 100,000 other entrepreneurs that will cry if you ask them how hard they've worked?
Lori, did you invest in her because she cried?
No, it wasn't because she cried.
This
It was
cannot
because
become-
she showed such extreme passion for this. I liked who she was. And I also think it's a good product. And
Why didn't you get 51% and get control? Her journey's all over the
I'm
map.
always about taking control of
Let me
things.
run out there and fix it for you.
No, I don't want you to run out there.
She'd love to see me.
I've worked so hard for this, and now that I've got this deal, I can see what I need to do next, and I'm going to work even harder because I'm not going to disappoint Lori.
In Season 3, we watched Barbara Lampignelli make a deal with Lori Grenier for her multifunctional nail polish nail pack.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Let's see what they're up to now.
Thanks to Lori, here we are today at Ulta Beauty with the opportunity to have nail pack in retail stores everywhere.
This is the creative team at Ulta Beauty.
Welcome
This is
to
Barbara
Ulta Beauty.
Lampignelli.
Hello, Barbara. Very nice.
I knew we had a winner when we saw our tremendous success on QVC and online. So we're here today to show you the nail pack, Barbara's fabulous creation. We've already done 50,000 bottles and $750,000 in sales.
What this is it has nail polish on the top, and when you open this up,
Oh my gosh.
there's pads and remover in here. My hope is that they love it. My heart's racing about 1,000 miles a minute.
We would love to carry nail pack in our 500 stores across the country and online.
Thank you.
She did an amazing job. She just went in there. She was confident. She cinched it. She did fantastic.
Thank you so much.
You're
I feel like
so
I should hug
welcome.
you. This
You're
is
so
wonderful. It's like an Easter egg. Where is it? Where is it? Oh my gosh. Oh my God. It looks so great. You need to pinch me. I cannot believe this is real. I can hardly believe that it was just a few short weeks ago that we were pitching to Ulta, and now here we are physically in the store with our products on the shelf. It's amazing. I can't thank you enough. I just can't believe this is happening and so fast. It's crazy. I don't know where I would be without Shark Tank. Quite literally, it's more than just a TV show. It is sincerely something that has made my dreams come true.
My name is Bruce Gaither. I live in Sylmar, California with my wife and children. I've been around horses all my life. I was a professional polo player for about 30 years, but I've hung up my mallet for the time being to become a full-time dad. Get set, go! Now I'm a professional horse trainer. I give riding lessons as well. I have several A-list clientele who have become my friends in the process. Thank you, sir. I love working outside, and my barn is pretty much my office, but there are some drawbacks, and those drawbacks are what inspired my product. I've been working on this project for 5 years. We have it on store shelves, but nobody knows what it is. I'm not a marketing genius, I'm a cowboy. We need help. An investment and support from the Sharks means everything to myself and everything to my family. Hello, folks. My name is Bruce Gaither. This is Biscuit, and my company is No Fly Cone. I'm looking for an investment of $25,000 for a 15% stake in my company. Now, you've all heard the saying, build a better mousetrap and the world will beat a path to your door. Well, I built a better fly trap. No Fly Cone is a non-toxic, cone-shaped fly trap that catches them on the inside so you don't have to see them. The cone is placed over a natural attractant provided by Biscuit. Nothing works better. It's a simple solution. You take your fly trap, your no-fly cone, and you set it over a scooper. Come back later, and you see how well it works.
Yeah.
Now, the reason I came up with this is because my office is the barn, which is haunted with flies because of the dogs and the horses. So I designed an all-natural fly trap, and right away, we were successful catching them where they feed and breed. With your investment and your connections, we can make No Fly Cone the trusted standard for controlling flies in no time. What questions do you have for me?
How is that different than like a no pest strip that you would
Well,
hang?
the strips have an external glue where you see the flies as they accumulate. With this, you don't see the flies until you actually look to see what you've caught.
It requires dog excrement as the attractant.
Is that true?
Yes, sir.
So the dog has to defecate outside, and you put the cap over this, and that attracts the flies. But if you clean up the dog's mess and put it away,
You got it, Damon?
you're kind of creating the problem by leaving the poop outside, aren't you?
When you pick up your dog poop, there's going to be residue on the grass, and there's residue in your scooper.
Does this attract other things besides flies?
People catch mosquitoes with it. People catch gnats with it. There's a lot of different uses for the trout, a lot of different applications.
Seth MacFarlane, baby.
Hey.
You guys doing a TV show?
No way.
How are you?
Oh.
Bruce, who is this guy?
This is my buddy Seth MacFarlane,
Welcome, Seth.
How's it going?
creator of Family Guy over here.
You know, I put a lot of money into that landmark theater business. Didn't do so well.
Stewie, come on, man.
You know,
Love that show.
thank you very much.
Seth, you look like you're 18 years old, for God's
You
sake.
are so, oh God, now I love it here.
Seth, you weren't just walking by. So what brings you?
Bruce is a friend of mine. I actually take horseback riding lessons from Bruce. And, you know, he showed me how this thing works. And, you know, it's not just flies, it's small children. Bad feelings, it attracts them all. It's great, yeah.
Seth saw me develop the trap.
Well, Bruce, you have a very big fly right here who can help you with this situation. Why do you need us?
I'm not allowed to do anything for ABC.
If I ever write a really funny cartoon, I'm going to hand it to Seth and say, here. But right now, I have like 5 amazing people in front of me that can help me get this on the market.
What are your sales for the last year?
Only 3,000 traps.
Seth, where do you live? I don't like flies in my house. Do you use this in
What's
your
my
house?
address? I'm not going to tell you where I live.
But do you use these in your house?
Yeah, I don't have a dog.
He's your spokesman? He doesn't even have a dog?
If I did, I'd be the first guy in line.
What I'm not relating to is that I have to have dog excrement to make it work.
This is a QVC product. I could see you on air with a little dog poop selling this.
You've sold worse crap than this.
Oh, boo, bad.
You know, Bruce, I'm with Biscuit on this one.
He's waiting for something right now. I don't know what it is.
I just have no interest in it. I'm out.
Thank you, Kevin.
You're not a very nice man. They tell me you are not a nice man.
Bruce, I don't have any connections in this side of the world, so I don't think I'm the guy to help you, so I'm out. And it's because he picked on Landmark. I would never suppose.
Thank you, Mark.
See, you're regretting this already.
So, Bruce, 2 sharks are out. Was it a good idea to bring Seth or not?
Well, I'll tell you, it's a lot more fun than being out here by myself. So, yeah.
Hey, you know, I'll tell you, the only reason I'm not out yet is because you brought Seth. I just don't even know if I can help you even with Seth. I'm out.
Well, I'm not going to hold Seth against you.
This is such a warm, inviting place.
Yeah.
What love is in this room?
I commend you for coming up with something. You had a problem, you created a solution, and that's great. The problem for me is I can't get past how it works. It's a personal turnoff. If it had another type of attractant, then it might be more appealing.
Well, let's go for chicken bones.
Chicken bones. I'm sorry, I'm out.
I got to be honest with you, Bruce. I really can't add a lot of value.
And the Grinch's heart grew 3 sizes that night.
Bruce, I'm sorry. I'm going to be out.
Thank you, Robert.
I blame myself.
No,
I
you
blame
probably
myself.
should.
This was my
Yeah,
fault.
Seth, we're all
Probably
blaming
should,
you.
Seth.
This was my fault. This was a terrible idea. What a disaster.
No, it was wonderful. Thanks for
really?
coming out. Thank you,
All
folks.
right,
Thank you
good
very
luck.
much.
All right, Seth, pleasure, man.
Pleasure, guys.
See you later, lady.
Biscuit. Thanks for trying, buddy. I really appreciate it.
I was no help to you.
It's actually a good idea.
Not really. So bad.
At one point, there was a fly crawling down the side of Mr. Wonderful's face as he was talking, and it just kind of made its way into his mouth. And like the bad guy from Raiders of the Lost Ark, and he didn't do anything. He just sat there, kept talking. I don't know if it went down his throat, but clearly, not only does he need this thing, but I don't even think he's human.
Next into the tank is Michael Sang, who believes he has the potential to make millions with his household innovation.
Hello, Sharks. My name is Michael Sang, and my product is called Plate Topper. I'm seeking $90,000 in exchange for 5% of my company. Millions of households already use plastic containers and plastic wrap, but there are huge problems with these products. Plastic lids and containers always go missing. Saran wrap is an inconvenient mess. Plate Topper transforms your plates at home into airtight food storage containers. Here's how it works. Simply grab the handle and press down, and the airtight seal is so strong you can suspend a plate in midair. It works on circular plates, grandma's favorite china, even your kitchen counter. To release the seal, lift the pull tab and your food is ready to serve. Plate Topper is microwave safe to prevent messy splattering and to keep food warm. And cleanup is a breeze because Plate Topper is dishwasher safe. And watch this. You can finally organize your kitchen cabinets at home because Plate Toppers nest neatly for efficient storage. But wait, there's more. Sharks, if you invest right now, I'll throw in 3 new sizes absolutely free. The Plate Topper Mini. Wow. The Plate Topper Tall. And the famous Cake Topper. Wow. Sharks, I need your help to fill massive purchase orders from 2 of the world's largest retailers. Join me and let's make Plate Topper a household brand right now. Sharks, here are the Plate Toppers.
Thanks, Michael.
Absolutely. Lori.
Thank you.
Wow.
Kevin.
Isn't that amazing? Comes off so easy.
So what are these major retailers that you're in? We might as well jump right to that.
The product has been on QVC since March, and it's still on, and on Walmart's website since May.
So no actual retailers in the store. This has been just only on websites.
This
Correct.
is such a good idea.
Thank you. It's by far the most elegant way to cover food, as opposed to covering it with a disposable.
Oh, I hate that. I'm always
trash
ripping
product.
it. Michael, how did you come up with it?
I came up with a product over 7 years ago when I was at home from college over holiday break. I was doing a lot of work in the kitchen and just envisioned a suction plate dome. And eventually I combined that with a microwave plate cover and created the Plate Topper you see today.
So you had no engineering background or product background?
Well, I did just come up with the idea randomly, but I studied electrical engineering in college at Princeton University. And then I went on to study biomedical engineering. And last year, I graduated from medical school from UCSF. And Mr. Wonderful, feel free to call me Dr. Plate Topper.
Are you a doctor, Michael?
I'm a doctor on paper. I'm not a practicing physician right now because I've taken the last year off to completely dedicate myself to launching the Plate Topper product line.
I see there's a patent there.
Yes. There's a utility patent here.
Under your best case scenario, in the next 12 months, how much can you sell?
So right now, purchase orders have totaled over $1 million. That's over 4 months. Of that, I get paid wholesale $500,000.
Michael, I like what you're doing,
Okay.
and I think what you need is a financier. Because,
Absolutely.
you know, when I talk about owning 5% equity in a business, I don't even get up in the morning for that. It's irrelevant. So I'm not interested in your equity, but I am interested in you. I'm going to reverse your deal. I'm going to say, you want $90,000? You've got it.
Okay.
Pay me a 5% royalty. And you keep 100% of what you own for the big score when you sell this to a major player one day. I totally love this product. I'll even get on QVC and say it's great on my chicken.
So Mike,
Well,
you know,
Mr.
you're
Wonderful, thank you for that offer. It is an offer on the table, and I will consider it as I listen to the
Excellent.
other
Wow.
offers.
So
Great
what I
answer.
love about you, you're very, very smart. You know, you're slick also, I think, a little obnoxious. Wait, there's more. You're a little greedy, and I can't wait to be your partner. What was your strategy coming here offering us 5% for $90,000? I mean, you know, obviously, that's crap, right?
I know this. The relatively low portion of the equity is because I want to retain as much of the company as possible, obviously.
All roads lead to Mr. Wonderful in that scenario.
How many did you sell your first time on QVC? How many units?
It was 6,080 single units. But what I'd like to say is on QVC, they did an initial test run with $60,000 worth of retail. A few months later, they ordered $1 million worth of retail goods. So the same possibility exists with Walmart.
So I think we've established this guy's the real deal, right?
Here's my offer. I'd like to take the $90,000 and add a zero to it.
Yes.
So now we're at $900,000 offer.
All right.
I'd like to take the $90,000 and add zero to it.
Lori has offered Michael 10 times more money than he asked for.
So now we're at $900,000
Yes.
offer.
All right.
For 30%, I would like us to do our own infomercial rollout, and I have all the connections to all of the top retailers around the world.
Michael, she's giving you a $3 million valuation, right?
That is a phenomenal offer. But what I'm curious is, I know it's going to take more than $900,000. What is the financing like on the back end?
As it's working, I'll keep funding.
Here's why Lori's not necessarily the right partner for you, because you already are on QVC.
We're not even talking about getting on
If you didn't have
QVC,
that,
Damon.
then I can see that she's giving you something else that we may not be able to do because she has an immediate turn switch, but you're there.
That's all fine, Damon, but he has an offer on the table right now.
I know, and
from
he has
me
a second one for $1 million for
$900,000.
25%, Lori.
Pardon me?
Oh, silence.
Well,
he has a
but-
second offer for $1 million for 25%.
Bang!
But he doesn't have any of the connections or the pipeline or the factories or all the things that I'm offering
What
you.
is she- what is she
and
talking
I've
about?
offered you more because I said we'd start with $900,000.
I offered $1 million.
You know, I started exactly like you. I'm just you 17 years later with all those connections. I think you know I'm the right partner for you because I know how to do exactly what you want
Bull
to
crap.
do.
You know, Lori's great at what she does, but she thinks she's great at everything every one of us does.
Don't listen to the little noise over there.
Let's just look at these two offers. $900,000 for 30%,
Right.
$1 million for 25%. Both of you understand steals your equity.
Okay.
Because this is going to be worth a fortune one day, and you gave up.
Michael, are you seriously considering Kevin's offer?
Kevin, right now, based on these excellent offers on the table, I'm going to respectfully decline your offer.
You want to give up equity?
Bam!
Shut up, Kevin.
So right now, I just want to get to the valuation. I do have a valuation in mind that's a little bit different than the one I stated initially. My product, it's gone from $60,000 to $1 million in retail sales in a few months, and it's been proven on QVC.
Yes, but there's 4,000 other products that went to zero.
I'm just saying there's obviously utility for every single household in America that has circular plates.
But that's
Let him finish, let him
So
finish.
I'm saying that my valuation, I want it to reflect the potential.
Are you going to put a number out there,
yeah,
Mike?
Mike,
Well, yeah,
because-
Michael, you were going to get to a number, weren't you?
I'm saying these other products grow to $100 million products.
No, but Michael,
guys,
you must have a number
yeah.
in mind. What's your number?
I'm getting irritated. It's a little slippery to me the way you're acting, because, listen, you got a number, man. Let's not play games.
Damon, I'm honestly not trying to be slick
Let's get
or
to the
sly.
number, man. Say it then.
I'm not trying to be slick or sly. I'm just letting everybody feel their offer.
Okay, you have
before-
one offer for $900,000.
Just say the number, man.
If I were a used car salesman, I wouldn't say, here's the lowest I'll go.
Michael, I don't
would
disagree.
negotiate.
I don't disagree with your
wait.
strategy.
I'm not trying to be negative. If I know one thing, it's to say less than it is to say more. So I'm not going to disclose what my magic number
All right,
is.
Mike, you know what? You're starting to rub me the wrong way. I'm out.
Whoa!
Whoa!
It's a Slick Willie thing. You know, dancing around. Well, maybe. Hold
So
on.
Dan-
I'm saying I'm out. You don't need to speak to me anymore.
Well, that's
No,
interesting, Mike.
So I'll speak to Mr. Wonderful, and Damon might overhear me. So I really appreciated Damon's offer of $1 million for 25%.
Listen, my gut feeling is saying this would not be a great partnership for you and I, because I practice business another way, right?
Okay.
So I should shut up because I'm not in this anymore.
So Damon,
You know why you're running into trouble here? You came with a valuation of $1.8 million, and then you're not honoring it anymore.
He's negotiating.
I'm fielding these offers.
You have 3 sharks left. You have reduced your probability of success by at least 2 out of 5. You better get focused on the other sharks that are still in the deal.
I want to hear from the other sharks. And Laura, your offer's great, so we're going to talk about
You
it.
know, I'm going to step back.
Are you taking your offer off the table, Lori?
I'm curious just to say, what if I rolled it back? What if I went back to the $90,000 for the 5% as you walked in? Seems to me like you're more comfortable with that.
So, Michael, let me tell you what's happening right now. You had an offer. You know, it's nothing to laugh about, my friend. You're losing offers. You're losing money. You're losing. When are you going to shut up and take an offer?
Here's where I'm at. For me, the risk is the product doesn't sell. $1 million gone. $500,000 gone. All of a sudden, you're into negative cash. That's my worry.
Are you going to make an offer, Robert?
Michael, I can't help you with the retail part.
Okay. So before
I'm out.
You do realize you haven't even given the remaining 2 sharks your valuation yet. I mean, at this point, you got to stop playing the game. So what is the number?
I'm simply waiting for offers to be on the table.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm
but
going
if
to go to
you
the
keep
bathroom,
waiting,
man,
they keep getting
you know?
smaller. That's what's actually happening here. You only have 2 sharks left.
Okay. I'll throw out a number. You guys are pushing.
Okay.
I'll describe the offer that I was originally going to make, which was $750,000 in exchange for 5% of the company.
Here we go with this crap.
And that's a valuation of $15 million.
Wait a minute. You asked for $90,000 for 5%. Now you've changed it to $750,000?
I haven't changed it. I've said that was what I was originally going to come into the tank with.
Why did you come in with $90,000 for 5%? Switch and bait. Why are you doing that? Wow. We actually may watch a guy with a fantastic business walk out of here with nothing pretty soon.
Potentially the best product we've ever seen.
Wow. We actually may watch a guy with a fantastic business walk out of here with nothing pretty soon.
Potentially the best product we've ever seen.
Let me ask a simple question. What is the value to you for a line of credit in the event your projections are met? I would need to call. Can I call my person? Sure. Let him make his phone.
Really?
Yes.
Time is money.
Yes. Go ahead. Just make it quick.
Guys, you want to deal with this guy every day?
No, I wouldn't deal with this guy.
He went from $90,000 for 5% to $750,000 for 5%. You're telling me he's accurate?
Well, I don't know if he's accurate, but there's definitely something there.
Hey, Mike. Can you talk to one of your CEOs? Can you pull them into your office right now to help me with this sort of valuation?
Sure, yeah. 1 second. He's playing a ridiculous game.
No, he's just precise.
It's definitely something there, but don't lie. I mean, this is when he's in his best behavior. Imagine when he's a partner.
They're essentially saying, look, you're going to need money in the future in order to finance purchase orders. What if they were to give me a $10 million line of credit? Essentially, how much equity would I give them in return? He came in and made a strategic decision that he would give up a small portion of equity for a small amount of money in order to get the relationship.
I throw guys like this out of my office. I throw them out of the window. Like, this is just ridiculous.
This is ridiculous.
Okay, Michael, what's happened here in the Shark Tank is rather remarkable. You had a $900,000 offer for 30%. That evaporated down to $90,000 for 5%. So you talked your way out of that one nicely. Damon offered you $1 million, and it went to 0 because you meandered around here like a shark that has no direction. So I think at the end of the day, if you keep working this hard, you'll leave with nothing.
I was going to offer him $1 million too, and he talked himself out of that.
Wow. I think you better get focused because now you have 2 sharks left. Mr. Cuban hasn't spoken what he wants to do. Lori has actually diminished her offer dramatically because she got tired of listening to you.
That's no way.
I think it's true.
You went back and talked to somebody. What are you coming back to tell us? So went and talked to my younger brother and got his CEO to speak to me about the value of a line of credit. $10 million is a number that we discussed.
But what amount of cash do you want today for what percentage?
More what I want is based on the valuation.
So you'll take 90,000.
Let him talk.
What's your valuation?
The valuation is $15 million. So $1.5 million for 10% of the company, for example.
Okay, there's what you really want to come in and ask for today.
Okay.
I just want to make sure you guys are clear. He wants a $15 million valuation.
Okay, I'm out again.
It took a lot of work to get you to that valuation. $15 million, even with knowing that there's a floor of $1 million in purchase orders, is too high for a consumer goods product. Okay. So for that reason, I'm out.
Whoa.
Wait. So what's the value that you have in mind for the company right now? Nowhere near $15 million because... I know, I'm happy to hear what it is, though.
Michael.
It doesn't matter.
Michael,
I don't want
he's out. Lori's still in.
Michael, what I tried to do... willing to negotiate. I understand, Michael, but we did negotiate. I gave you the benefit of the doubt, and we went through a whole dance, a whole negotiation. Right. And with that still, you came to $15 million. We were talking about details that, to me, are very important for structuring the deal, but we weren't talking numbers.
But the most important detail now is he's out. So talk to Lori. I was just waiting. I thought you were going to make an offer, and I was just buying time.
And you were wrong, Michael. You were wrong.
You're best to talk to Lori. So, Mark, the one thing I have for you is that there are...
Why don't we
Michael, what are you doing?
Why don't we go back to the fact he said he's out? You have one last person to talk to.
You have done a remarkable thing. you have convinced everybody to rescind their offer because you can't seem to make a decision.
I do seem to be the only one left here. So you have your moment now to convince me why I should stay with you when you didn't realize that I was the right one for you.
My initial strategy was simply to field all the offers, and I think because we got so caught up in those discussions that I wasn't able to ask you all the questions that I wanted to originally.
Michael, what are you doing with Lori's offer?
So what I'm asking from you is, in an as seen on TV campaign, it requires buying inventory before those purchase orders are in place.
No, actually it doesn't. But that's why I was the right partner, because I told you I know all about what you need.
But still, the valuation, I'm not pleased with.
Well, if we went back to your original $90,000 for 5%, what if I were to give you $90,000 for 10%? All of it's here for you. It's all here, perfectly, like tied up in a bow.
I just tuned out for a little bit because...
You tuned out?
He tuned you out, Lori, for a little bit.
I just thought, I mean, you're obviously the shark and trying to take advantage of the situation.
No, I'm not trying to take advantage.
He just said he tuned you out.
No.
Not in a disrespectful way.
Well,
Michael, take a breath.
There's no other way. Michael, how do you say something like that respectfully?
How is it going in the Shark Tank for you right now? How's it going, buddy?
Far more intense than I anticipated.
Michael, you played this game for a long time now. You know, you've been disrespectful to Lori. She's made you an offer. What are you going to do?
I'd like to make a counteroffer.
Why don't you talk to her?
Right, absolutely. Lori, so I would like to sign an agreement for a 5% equity stake. So if any of the sharks would like to re-enter and make a simple cash offer for a 5% equity stake.
The
so we can
$90,000 at 5%?
No, I'm saying who will bid the highest?
Michael, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way.
None of us are interested except for Lori. Are you going to take her offer or not?
Michael, I'm giving you a lifeline for the next, literally, 2 seconds. This is the last thing I'm going to offer you. $90,000, 8%. Take it or leave it.
Time to make a decision, Michael.
You should know in your gut.
I'll do it. Yeah, deal.
Wow. Yeah, finally. It's over. That's the Lori thing I've ever seen.
Thank you. I am really happy to have a deal done.
All right, good. Good to hear.
Congratulations, Michael.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you.
Bye.
Got a deal.
Oh, I'm shocked you stayed in it.
You know, I like the product, guys.
I can't stand him.
Plate, top, or bozo?
I did what I wanted to do.
It's a good product.
I'm going to make it a hero.
Next time on Shark Tank.
You have no business concept.
You're getting your ass kicked in here.
We did what they said couldn't be done.
No, it's so far from the truth, and you know it.
You'd blow up in 2 seconds.
You talk out of both sides of your mouth.
I feel this Barbara crap.
I've worked with him. He's miserable.
Oh,
You want one thing, to make money.
you think?
You guys don't make it easy, do you?